Hope you are doing well. Today we will study a new session that is very interesting and simple one. Heat changes associated with chemical reactions. We already know that the chemical reaction is divided into types as like exothermic and endothermic reactions. Magnesium is react with hydrochloric acid and form a magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. That time the heat also liberated. So the heat given of reactant to lose the energy. So the reactant start that moment, the energy, this is lost to the surrounding and heat during that reaction time. So we will know about the energy level diagram. And this is the energy level diagram. In here the reactant is the upper part and product is the lower part. So the energy lost to the environment, so that is called as a exothermic reaction. And next one, daily life we observe the exothermic reactions. You already know that the combustion, photosynthesis and formation of salt. Combustion means we already know that that is a type of hydrocarbon biogas react with oxygen and liberated the carbon dioxide, water and heat too. So the heat is lost to the environment or surrounding, we called as a exothermic reaction. And next one, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis process, the carbon dioxide and the reactant is also water that is react during the time of chlorophyll and so during the sunlight, the glucose also formed in here, and that the moment the byproduct is a oxygen, and the water also product in here. At that moment, the heat also lost into the environment. So that is also a exothermic reaction. The heat loss also called as a exothermic reaction. So another one is example for that, the formation of salt. The formation of salt, the sodium is react with chlorine and form to the sodium chloride NaCl, the loss to the energy in the environment. So that is also example for the exothermic reaction. And next one, this is a simple part in here, the burning of a fuel where it is react with oxygen to create heat and light. At that moment, or mostly the hydrocarbon, fuel also include the hydrocarbon, react to the oxygen and form to the light and heat. The heat is the essential one. So we use to the thermometer and measure the heat, and this is also lost to the environment. Heat also lost to the environment. So that is also a exothermic reaction. And next one, these are the very simple examples. You must remember that, because these questions also include in your structure part, carbon react with oxygen during the burning time, the carbon dioxide is formed. And another one, the hydrogen react with nitrogen and ammonia is also formed. This is the Haber process. You think about the Haber process, the vanadium oxide V2O5 is the catalyst in here, and next one is hydrogen also react with oxygen and form to the water, and next one sulfur dioxide also react with oxygen and sulfur trioxide also formed in here, and the heat also liberated one, so lost to the heat. This is also a exothermic reaction. And next one, the methane gas. The methane gas also react with oxygen and form to the carbon dioxide and water. During that time, the heat also lost to the environment, so that is also a exothermic reaction. Calcium oxide react with water and form to the slate. So that is also a exothermic reaction because liberated the heat into the environment. This is also another last part is the respiration reaction. The glucose also react with oxygen and form to the carbon dioxide and water and lost to the environment. This is also include to the exothermic reaction. So now we study the endothermic reaction. We know that the gaining of energy is called as the endothermic reaction. So mostly the absorptions of energy from the environment is called as a endothermic reaction. In here, the nitrogen is react with the hydrogen and form to the ammonia. That is also include the endothermic reaction too. And you must know that the endothermic reactions are anabolic reactions. Anabolic reactions constructs molecule from smaller units, and examples is the synthesis of protein and from amino acid is also include the endothermic reaction. So you know that the reactant and used to the heat and produced the product is called as an endothermic reaction. And next one, so the definition for the endothermic reaction is reaction used to the takes in heat energy. So the examples are photosynthesis. Photosynthesis also include in endothermic reaction too, because the plant use or take in the energy from the sun to convert carbon dioxide and water into the glucose and oxygen. So the chemical reaction for photosynthesis is sunlight plus carbon dioxide plus water. This is formed, the product is the glucose and the byproduct is the oxygen. Okay. And endothermic reactions, you know that is also, I already say that the absorbs the heat from the environment is called as a endothermic reaction. Examples for frying an egg and liquid water evaporate from it, and next one is also a photosynthesis. And this is in laboratory. We used the sodium hydroxide solution and add into the dilute sulfuric acid. At that moment that we use the thermometer and get reading from it, the reading become gradually low value. So we think about that is also a endothermic reaction. And next one, the thermochemistry in endothermic and exothermic reaction as like that. First we know that the enthalpy. What is enthalpy? The enthalpy is the amount of heat transferred during a reaction. The symbol for the change in enthalpy is delta H. So you know that the heat transferred during the reaction. Heat transferred during the reaction is called as enthalpy. That is divided in two types as like endothermic and exothermic. So in here, the endothermic reaction is one that gains heat from the surrounding is called as endothermic reaction. The enthalpy value is +1. And you know that the endothermic reaction, we feel cold by our skin. Example, an instant ice pack. You know that another one is exothermic process, is one that lost the heat to the surrounding. The energy enthalpy value is -1. The exothermic reaction feel hot. So the example, burning paper is also a enthalpy of exothermic reaction. And next one, The endothermic and exothermic reaction as in here, how we remember that the exothermic and endothermic reaction, we get energy, we gain energy, we absorb energy is called as a endothermic reaction. The enthalpy value is greater value. So the positive value. The exothermic reaction is the loss to the energy in surrounding. Loss the energy in the surrounding is called as exothermic reaction. So the enthalpy value, negative part, negative value. You know that. Deepika, do you hear me? Okay, we continue that. The negative in here, this is the energy level diagram in here. And the energy level diagram, the reactant in the upper part and the product is the lower part. The negative enthalpy change in here. So loss of energy. The loss of energy, how we call? Exothermic reaction. And you know that this is also another diagram, energy level diagram. The enthalpy value is positive one, and gain of energy, the product is the upper part and the reactant is the lower part. The arrow is indicated in the upper part. So the gain of energy is called as endothermic energy. Gain of energy is called as endothermic energy. And next one, exothermic versus endothermic, how we feel that by our skin. Because if we get a conical flask into the chemical, during the chemical reactions occur in it, at that moment we feel by our skin, we feel hotter. At that moment we get a conclusion that is a exothermic reaction occur in it. And another one, that is we feel by our skin, but that is cooler than surrounding. We think about that, that is that endothermic reaction. How we feel, not only feel by our hands or skin, but also we used the thermometer too. So we used the thermometer in this manner, and we observe the meniscus level. Observe the meniscus level. So we already know that. Observe the meniscus level and observe it. The level is lower part is called as cooler part. So the lower level is called as endothermic reaction, and upper part is called as exothermic reaction. And next one, these are the another further example for it. And endothermic reactions examples are melting, evaporating, boiling, sublimentation, பதங்கமாதல், a person sweating. அதாவது உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் என்ன, person sweating, ஒரு ஆளுக்கு வேர்க்குதென்றால் அந்த வேர்க்கேக்க நீங்கள் தொட்டு பார்த்தீங்கள் என்றால் நீங்கள் அது குளிர்ந்து போயிருக்கிறத ஃபீல் பண்ணுவீங்க. அப்ப அது ஒரு அகவெப்பத்தாக்கம் என்ற முடிவுக்கு வர போறீங்க. குக்கிங் அண்ட் எக், baking bread, photosynthesis. These are the examples for the endothermic reactions examples. And another one is the exothermic reactions are freezing, solidifying, condensing, explosions. Explosions means என்ன வெடிப்பு. அதாவது உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் என்ன, பொம் பிளாஸ்டிங் என்றதும் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோஷன் தான், வால்கனோ இரப்ஷன்ஸும் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோஷன்ஸ் தான். அப்ப வெடிக்கேக்க என்ன செய்ய போகுது, சூழலுக்கு வெப்பம் விடுவிக்கப்பட போகுது. ஆகவே அது புற வெப்ப தாக்கம், exothermic reaction, combustion, neutralization reaction. So we know that mostly the all other reactions is divided, chemical reactions are divided in two types, must the endothermic or exothermic, either exothermic or endothermic. And we will go another part, energy transfer calculations. energy transfer calculation, we know that the energy transferring in the enthalpy time, and how we calculate what are the how much energy is transferred from it. So the energy is equal to mass into specific heat capacity into change in temperature. So energy is equal to mc or theta or delta T. The specific heat capacity is the set value of each substance. So the water specific heat capacity nearly 4.12 kilojoule mole minus 1. And this is a setup for you. In here the water vessels, the metal block, aluminium metal block also pour into the water vessels, and how we calculate the energy transformation. So we know that this is the equation for the energy transformation. Q is equal to mc theta. இல்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா மெட்டல் பிளாக் ஆனது இடம்பெயர்ந்த நீருக்கு சமனா இருக்க போகுது. அதன் அடிப்படையில தான் நாங்கள் என்ன செய்ய போறோம், இந்த மெட்டல் பிளாக்கினுடைய நிறையானது என நீரினால் இடம்பெயர்க்கப்பட்ட நிறைக்கு சமன் என்ற அடிப்படையில நாங்கள் இதுல அப்ளை பண்ண போறோம். So the energy is equal to, we guess that they apply that 1 kilogram, and the water specific heat capacity is 4184, and increasing in temperature is 5 degrees Celsius. So we apply that equation and get the conclusions. The value is the 20,920 joule. So this is another questions for you. You know that the differentiation between the exothermic or endothermic reactions, and you know that the differentiation between exothermic or endothermic reaction, and and you know that this is a diagram in here. Loss to the heat is called as a exothermic reaction, and absorb the heat or gain the heat is called as the endothermic reaction. So a reaction that release energy to the surroundings, causing the reaction mixture and its surrounding to become hotter, is called as exothermic one. A reaction in which energy absorbed from the surrounding, causing the reaction mixture and its surrounding to become cooler, that is called as endothermic reaction. You must remember that the example for each one, the burning or combustion, neutralization, these are examples for exothermic reaction, and evaporation or melting is called as endothermic reaction. And another question is if exothermic or endothermic is bond breaking or bond forming. So you know that the bond formation is always exothermic reaction. Bond formation is always exothermic reaction. Bond breaking is always endothermic reaction. So you know that the two types of reaction occur in endothermic reaction is the bond breaking. Bond breaking is called as endothermic reaction, and bond formation is called as exothermic reaction. And this is the questions for you, so fill in the blanks with a suitable answer. Temperature of the solution. Temperature of the solution is dash when sodium hydroxide dissolved in water. At that moment, increase. And another one, the temperature of solution is dash when glucose is dissolved in water, is also a decrease. And if the change in temperature Q, the mass of the solution is M, and the specific heat capacity is C. So write down the equations for that Q is equal to mc theta. And reactions which release the heat during the reaction is called as exothermic. The reactions which absorb the heat during the reaction are called endothermic. In a DAS reaction, the energy in product is less than that of the reactants are exothermic. In a DAS reaction, the energy in product is greater than that of the reaction is endothermic. When change of associated with the reaction is stated, it is necessary to indicate the physical state. Physical state, ഭൗതിക നില. Physical state of reactions and products. Write down the equations of delta H. You know that the enthalpy value is equal to delta HP, product value, subtract from delta H reactant. And final, why does value delta H negative in exothermic reaction? Because the energy of reactions is greater than the energy of product. So this is another questions for you. 40 centimeter cube vinegar is in here in the solutions, and for 60 centimeter cube dilute solutions of lime water. You know that the calcium hydroxide, then the temperature of the mixture increased by 10 degree, increased by 10 degrees Celsius. So calculate the heat change occurred during the above reactions. Calculate the heat change. How we calculate? First we write the equations for it, and how to balance it. Calcium hydroxide react with vinegar and form to the product of water. So, and another part is the product is one in here. So first we balance it. How we balance? We use to the number count of carbon and oxygen and hydrogen and equalize to the equations. So first we put the two value in a vinegar product, and after equal to the water compound, and product is 2 water in here. So how we calculate the energy, enthalpy energy change in here? So in here we don't know the mass of substance. So we apply the equation for the density is equal to mass over volume. So density is equal to mass over volume. So mass is equal to density into volume. We already know that they also give that in the value of that 1000 kilogram meter minus 3 is the water content. That is also a solution. So that is equal to the solutions too. So the volume is in here 100 centimeter cube. So we change in a SI unit. So divided into million. And we get the answer from it. 0.1 is the mass of a substance. So another one, we apply the another equation for it. H is equal to mc theta, and we apply that mass is equal to 0.1 kilogram, and the specific heat capacity is the solutions, no? So we apply that water specific heat capacity 4200 joule kilogram minus 1 Fahrenheit is -1. So another one is increased temperature. The change of temperature cannot change in Kelvin or Celsius. So we apply the 10 degrees Celsius. So and we get we must be know that the unit is essential for it. So we apply the unit in second step, and this is give a 1.5 marks. So we apply the unit in here and get a value of energy is 42 joule. That is also a positive one. So we get a conclusion, and we get a conclusion that is also a endothermic energy. And the endothermic energy, the enthalpy is increased value. So we get a conclusion. So okay, thank you. God bless you.